5 tips for exercise beginners. Tip number 1, I have 2 rules when I work out. Is number 1, most importantly, do not injure yourself. Rule number 2, do not break rule number 1, but push yourself as hard as you can. So essentially what you want to do is you want to know the difference between pain that is good and pain that is bad. An injury is something that you want to avoid at all costs, and that's regardless of what stage you are or experience you have working out. You could get injured as a beginner or as a pro. So like I said, rule number 1, don't get injured. Rule number 2, push yourself as hard as you can. Tip number 2, be patient. It's going to take a long time. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Take that into consideration when you're first starting out. You may not see any gains for a while. We're all built differently. Some people gain muscle quicker than others. So there's a lot of factors involved here, but you have to keep the motivation, the discipline going, which are super important. And some tips for that is listen to your favorite music. Have something that pumps you up while you're working out. And that'll help, and also do things that are fun. So if you like to do a certain sport or activity, do that. Not everyone's going to weightlift, not everyone's doing aerobics. So you find what it is that you're attracted to, whether it's martial arts, dance, or even hooping or simple acts like that. Do things that you're going to find fun and mix it up. Tip number 3, concentrate on good form. It's not necessary to lift a lot of weights in order to progress. So I recommend first studying the different exercises for each muscle group and performing those correctly. So initially just start off with the lighter weight and do higher reps, but make sure that the form is correct. And as you progress, you can start increasing the weight a little bit more. Tip number 4, focus on cleaning your diet. Now, what's interesting, at least for me, is I find that when I start exercising, it's easier to be more disciplined in other things like diet. You want to make sure you're taking in enough protein, even carbs. You want energy during your workout. So you have to time your meals so that you have the energy that you're going to need for a great workout. Tip number 5, get rest. Sleep is really important, and there's more and more studies coming out that show that you need sleep in order to have a healthy lifestyle. Not only that, but you're breaking up muscle tissue and it requires healing. So it's a lot of energy that needs to be replenished, and sleep is a big part of that. So those are my 5 tips. And if you have any other tips you think beginners should listen to, or it doesn't matter their skill level, please put them in the comments below. Click like and subscribe.